we're taking part 2 to the car because I'm on the move. AstroWake mobile, baby. Okay, so across the sky we have Venus that went backwards, retrograded into Libra. She's coming to the second half of her retrograde period. Most of it was through Scorpio. So she's gonna come back through Scorpio and say, yay. But this is change our relationships, deep, connected relationships, deep connected freaking habits, deep connected attachments to poison. Now with all the planets changing, remember, change. That's what's the common theme through every astrological reading you're ever gonna hear, probably. Time to change, but in what areas? So we got to get specific there. But some months you can be like, oh, the planets are at home, they're in the middle of their signs, they're not really changing that much. Then, or just keep the course and keep your head to the shoulder to the wheel. There's a time for that advice too. But I'm telling you, there's lots of planets changing signs right now. Mercury in Sagittarius. This can have your mind being on big idea type things. And then with Uranus jumping back into fire sign Aries, now perhaps the time to get back on it and start it or start something new. Big-minded, big picture. Not just a new little project, but like, think of, I've said this before, think of something that is scary to you. First of all, sit with that for a while. Think of something, think of a plan of what you want to do that scares you. You're like, oh, that's scary. If your goal and your plan doesn't scare you a little bit, I heard instead of thinking about fear, F-E-A-R, fear, it's, I heard a great acronym for it, but I forget it. But the moral of the story of the acronym was to turn that fear, that energy of fear, of kind of a nervousness, turn that into, like, let that be your freaking, get off on that stuff. I mean, maybe that's why people watch scary movies. I don't watch scary movies. Fuck that. My life is scary enough. And my dreams, holy. Dreams have been a little bit better lately. Neptune and Pisces. Oh, guess what Neptune is doing? It's been in Pisces forever. It's going to continue to be there forever. But it reached the halfway mark, which is kind of a big deal. And then it went retrograde. But now it's stopped. And it's going to go forward. So that's nice. Even though Neptune's home is in Pisces, it has been there for so long. Neptune isn't always I like to think of it as beneficial because it's like music and like art and like spirituality and like mysticism. But it's also being lied to, hidden enemies, and this is an outer planet, so this is like on the hidden enemies of humanity, hidden enemies of our spiritual progression, freaking exposure of the freaking dark occult Illuminati that run freaking Hollywood, politics, and military police countries who are trying to kill us to take our population to a manageable level so that they can make us slaves even more so than we already are, with a chip on our hand. As we enter into Aquarius age, everybody's like all hippy dippy about it. Dog, Aquarius, Uranus is a ruler. It's like, that's AI. That's human freaking enslavement by robots. That's like Terminator 2. What? Listen to Elon Musk interviews. The dude is warning us about artificial intelligence taking over and not having a soul. And want to know what? This happened before in history. They're now called the freaking Greys. The aliens that are the Greys are soulless, soft-bodied computers, artificial intelligence, and now they travel the freaking world, the universe. They don't care about, they don't value human life because they don't have souls. I don't think they're jealous about us. I kind of feel bad for the Greys, man. Heart the Greys. What are some other alien civilizations that we have? Telling what they are, you're like civilizations that were here a long time ago, maybe on another planet too. If you don't believe that there's extraterrestrial life on other planets, then you're not looking into what mainstream science is at least telling us. You just put that together from just the mere numbers. Venus get in retrograde, having exes come back in your life. I'm currently driving on the way to my ex-girlfriend's house, so all the checklists of what happens with Venus and Scorpio, I go through that and put a check on each and every one of them. It's also Venus, while it retrogrades with Scorpio, is other people's money. But now Venus got to Libra, so she likes to be there. So now we have a little bit of a calm before we go back through Venus and Scorpio, where it does not like to be. That's where Venus falls. As in, not good. No, but we have the Sun in Scorpio, and it's going to move into Sagittarius. And what else do we have moving out of Scorpio into Sagittarius? Right behind Mercury. And it's happening tonight. This would be Jupiter coming to its home in Sagittarius. Yay. It doesn't like to have to go to Scorpio that much, because it's asked to do difficult, uncomfortable things. It'd rather just be blessing people and breaking people off with good fortune. And now that's what it gets to do in Sagittarius. But it also gets to bring that great fortune to, and it's going to stay about a year there, to higher learning, higher education, spirituality. All right, that was part 2.